The Property Manager functionality allows you to set up and manage all of your properties and associated expenses. When you click on the Property Manager button, you will see a list of all the properties in the portfolio in the bottom half of the screen. In the upper half of the screen, you are able to maintain the data for each property. On the Main Information tab, you set up the main characteristics of the property. You are also able to define the number of rooms in a property and whether they are habitable. This is particularly useful if you let out HMO properties, as you will be able to classify a room as being habitable and then assign tenants to individual rooms when creating the tenancy agreement. The Utility and Insurance tab is used to record details of all utility and insurance suppliers for the property. Once a landlord starts to grow a portfolio, it quite often becomes a problem having to find this information each time a new tenant moves into a property. However, now you need only to enter this information once for the property, and then you can specify whether you would like it to print on the Tenant Welcome Pack report. The Safety Certificates tab is used to help make sure that you comply with your legal requirements as a landlord. You can enter all your safety certificates into the software and once again specify whether you would like the details of the certificate to print on the Tenant Welcome Pack report. You can now upload all of your property images into the software. For example, if you do an inventory management by taking before and after property images, then they can be stored within the software. This is an excellent way to make sure that you resolve any disputes quickly, should you have any with your tenants. The software can also be used as a central repository for storing all of your property-related documents. For example, you can store documents such as mortgage details, property title deeds, and property surveys, etc. Once a property has been set up, then you need to concentrate on capturing all the property-related expenditure. Capturing all of your property-related expenditure is vitally important, not only from a profitability perspective, but also from a tax perspective. When you are entering expenses, you can enter them into the relevant forms. For example, if you click on the Maintenance and Repairs tab, you will be able to enter costs that relate to general maintenance and repairs, furnishings, fixtures and fittings. Another significant benefit is that you are able to replicate your monthly standing orders and direct debits. This means that you do not have to manually enter costs that you know you are going to incur each and every month. So, if for example you are paying a monthly insurance policy, then you simply enter the start and end date of the policy and the amount you pay each month. All costs are logically grouped within the software. For example, if you have any costs that were incurred when purchasing and selling the property, then they will be entered under the Purchase and Selling Details tab. Likewise, if you have any insurances that you have paid for the property, then these will be entered under the Rents, Rates and Insurance tab.